Hi, I'm Shane. Thanks for hanging out today. I'm going to do some experimenting with drum set recording on the Zoom H2n. I originally bought the H2n to record my band live, to get some things I could put up on my YouTube channel, which you may have seen. I also use it to record some of the high school band I teach and the drumline things I do. I'm not playing live so much these days, so I thought I would give it a try on the drum set and see if there was an easy way to record just the entire drum set without having to mix it down later. So you can use this item to record yourself practicing, or maybe do some solo things. I wouldn't use it to record to any tracks or anything like that, because you're not going to get enough bass drum and snare drum to really put along with the song, but it'll definitely give you a sound of your kit. I'm going to do some different placements. I'll go out in front of the set, overhead, and just above my head, and I'll also put the camera where the mic is so you can see how that is going. The Zoom also has a few different modes. There's a stereo mode, and there's a mid-side mode. So I'll use both of those. The stereo mode will get just what's in front of the recorder, and the mid-side gets a direct sound out in front, and it also mixes in some side mics so you can get more of a room sound. So I'll put it through its paces. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to sound, but I'll let you hear it, and you can make your own determinations on if this product is right for you. I believe I originally bought this for $160. I'm not sure what they're going for new now or used, but you can pick one up. It's a very reasonable price. When I started playing, 30 years ago, it was really hard to record yourself. You had to have, mics, expensive equipment, and it was going to tape, and it just wasn't easy at all. With how easy it is now, there's no excuse not to record yourself practicing. It'll help you a lot. You will find some bad habits that you may not know you have, some timing issues. It's just so easy. And digital recording, you don't have to buy any media. You can delete it if you don't like it later. But it's just a really great idea to record yourself playing. So, the Zoom H2n on drum set. See what you think. Okay, this last one is kind of interesting. I have the Zoom right here. It's above the bass drum, kind of pointed down at the head. So I'm going to try it in both configurations. Right now, the mid-side mic is pointed down at the kick, and the stereo mics are up. So you're going to get like a quasi multi-track. Not really. I know there are a lot of or a few products on the market right now where you put them right on your bass drum, and they say they're going to mic your whole kit, and they do work. They don't sound great. But it's another option. So I'm going to try this out first with the mid-side pointing down and stereo up. Then I'll flip it over. The gain is going to be basically off, and I'm not going to play really loud because I don't want to overload the mics. I do wish there was a pad on this, like a 10, 15 decibel pad, but for this price I'm not surprised. So check this out. So there you have it, the Zoom H2n on a drum set. I actually went back and listened to the files, and I think the one I like the best is the overhead stereo. The mid-side kind of, in all cases, gives it a little bit too much, room sound, and it's not really focused. And if you're going to just record yourself to listen back for your personal enrichment or for YouTube solo videos, that focus sound is probably a little bit better. The front, obviously gave a lot more bass drum, but the snare was kind of lost. And then in the overhead, the snare and the toms and cymbals were great, and the kick was lost. They do say that, you can get a really good drum recording with a kick mic and overheads. That pans out with what we saw here. If you had a way to, mix a kick drum in with just this on the overhead, you would have the start of a really great setup. I'm also using this, right now for all of my narration. I do that a lot. There's a windscreen that comes with it, to keep from all those popping sounds. But just overall, it's a great unit. I sneak it into concerts sometimes. I wear a flannel and put it in my front breast pocket, and I get a really good sound there. Something to listen back to later. 169. I looked it up, brand new. So it's great product. There are smaller ones for cheaper, but this with its 4 channels is more versatile. There's also an input. It's a 1/8 inch input, so you can put like a little lapel mic in there and do narration, podcasting, stuff like that. So once again, I'm Shane. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you subscribe. Check out all my covers, reviews, everything that's on the channel. I'm on Instagram. That is redeye_percussion. Check me out there. And as always, take care.